I'm Ellis Martin. Join me for a conversation with David Suda, the president and CEO of TerraX Minerals. Trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol TXR and in the U.S. as TRXXF, TerraX owns a 100% interest in the Yellowknife City Gold Project, encompassing 783 square kilometers of contiguous land within 12 kilometers of the city of Yellowknife. The project is located in the prolific Yellowknife Greenstone Belt, covering 70 kilometers of strike length along the main mineralized break-in proximity to the former high-grade Con and Giant gold mines, which have produced over 14 million ounces of gold. The Yellowknife City Gold Project is close to vital infrastructure, including all-season roads, air transportation, service providers, hydroelectric power, and skilled tradespeople. Dave, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Ellis.
Give us an overview of the company if you don't mind.
TerraX is a wonderful high-grade gold district play. It is next to Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. It's roughly 790 square kilometers, and it is on trend with two very prolific past-producing high-grade mines.
It's an aggressive project in that you have so much land, and we have some results in from the 2020 winter drilling at Yellowknife. Tell us all about that.
Yeah, we're absolutely stoked about what's happening right now because we're drilling for the first time in the winter in a couple of years. And winter drilling for us is exciting as it provides us access to a target called Sam Otto. Albeit we haven't received assay results, we have had a good look at some core. We've actually news released some of the details about the holes that we've drilled and put out some pictures of that core. It looks great, and now we're anxiously anticipating the assay results.
And are those pictures on your website, or are they in the news release, or both?
Both.
So all anyone has to do right now is go to TerraXMinerals.com. That's TerraX Minerals.com, and you can see that news release and see those photographs for yourself. I always like looking at pictures of core. Most folks don't understand what core is, but it's really what comes from the drilling. You can often see visible gold in that core, can you not?
Not often, because it's hard to drill core with visible gold, and that's what makes this core special. But yes, from time to time, if you manage to hit the right type of rock, you can see flecks of visible gold. The variability of the grade when that happens can be quite vast, but typically it's a great pathfinder to a good discovery.
So what is the path going forward for the next month or two?
We're going to keep drilling on this target. We're going to drill roughly 10,000 meters in total. We mentioned in the press release we've drilled about a fifth of that. We've gotten to about 2,000 meters drilled. The assay results from the holes that we've drilled will start to come back and will generate news flow in the next couple of weeks here. Then they'll roll right through. The drills will stop turning in April, and the final results we would expect back sometime 4 to 6 weeks after the drills stop turning.
So this is quite an extensive property, and you recently added a bit to it, didn't you?
Yes, we did. We picked up a couple of key pieces of ground. Picking up ground in this district has been, as you can see, a large part of what TerraX has done. We've certainly made our focus on drilling and expanding a resource which is very close to town. Adding land has not been part of that focus. However, we did recently put together a couple of key pieces which are on strike with some past producing high-grade mines which are on our property.
Now, one thing when I think of, or the general public thinks of, with reference to the Northwest Territories or the Yukon or way out there in the hinterlands of Canada is accessibility and economics, but there is a fantastic infrastructure in Yellowknife that you have access to.
That is absolutely one of the hallmarks of this project, and one of the things that has drawn me, as well as many of our shareholders and the rest of the team, to the project. It's rare to have such a high-grade district in the north directly adjacent to town. In fact, the NI 43-101 resource, which we just put out recently, is based on 3 targets that are within 12 kilometers of town. So that's very close, and it gives us access to infrastructure, including roads, power. As I've said many times in my presentations, there are very few projects where you can get a coffee at Tim Hortons and drive to the drill and still have that coffee be too hot to drink.
I know Gerald Panneton came out of retirement, I guess, 3 times now, and he, of course, was one of the founders of Detour Lake, which was recently picked up by Kirkland. He doesn't come out of retirement for just anything. He was looking, and he believes you found another district-sized project.
Yeah, the potential of this district-sized project is tremendous. But as I've stated earlier in the interview, where we're focusing is on an area right near town, and that area has the potential to be, in Gerald's words, another detour. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stay focused on expanding our resources and showing that there's potential for a mine right there, 10 kilometers or 12 kilometers from town. And then as we start to generate momentum, as we start to build up that resource base, we can start to poke out and find the next one and the next one and the next one. And that's really the blue sky that we see on this project.
Well, Dave, thank you so much for joining us today in the program. I look forward to more results and conversations in the near future.
Ellis, get used to talking to me because we've got lots of news flow coming through April and May.
I've been speaking with David Suda, the president and CEO of TerraX Minerals, trading on the TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol TXR, and in the U.S. as TRXXF. For TerraX Minerals and the Ellis Martin Report, I'm Ellis Martin. TerraX is a paid sponsor of the Ellis Martin Report.
Would you like to be one of the first to see who we are following? Subscribe to our audio newsletter. It's free. EllisMartinReport.com.